Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Sandy Beach. If you are new here, I'm Sandy, and we talk about everything health and wellness related, so diet, exercise. And today I wanted to share with you guys two of my favorite dessert option recipes. I hope you guys like it. It's going to be baked Brie and baked pears. I make this all the time. So they're sweet enough to have as a dessert, but savory enough to have as a side dish, which is just a bonus. So I hope that you guys like them. Let me know which one you like the best down below. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe down below for more videos like this. And let's get started. First, we want to start out with 8 ounces of your favorite Brie cheese. To be honest, I haven't tried this one, but the packaging was just so pretty. Place the Brie in a small baking dish and set aside. Next, we're going to grab some walnuts or pecans, whichever one you like better, and we are going to spread a thin layer all over a baking sheet. So it'll look like this. Not very many, it's really just to cover the top, however many you prefer, whether it's just a little bit on top, whether it's all around. You can assess that for yourself. We are going to pop these in the oven. We're going to bake at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Last, for the toppings, you're going to need some honey. I like this True Goodness Organic Wildflower Raw Honey. It's so good. And you're also going to need some blackberries. They're actually so delicious, mixed with Brie. However, you can also heat these up with a little bit of honey and a little bit of lemon, and you can make a blackberry compote to add on top, and that's just as delicious. Now that the walnuts have been toasted and are aromatic, yum, we're going to set these aside. And we're going to place the Brie in. You're going to want to make sure that you put your dish's top on top, or you can use foil like I did. And we're going to bake that for 10 minutes. Now that this is done, we are going to set this aside and let it cool for just a minute. Now that this is cooled for a minute, you can see some of the cheese is leaking just a little bit because it's nice and softened. We're going to add the walnuts on top. Then we're going to top these with some blackberries as well. And as a last added decorative touch, we're going to add 2 sprigs of rosemary. It'll actually taste really good with this combination. Then last, we are going to drizzle with some honey. A few different easy and yummy ways to eat this would be to scoop it up with some sliced apples, some sliced pears, which goes really good with cheeses, or some dried up bread goes really nice as well. So if you're putting this in a similar style dish, you can just go ahead and put all of your options all around, and you and your friends, your guests, whoever you want can eat this with you, and you'll have a really fun and a healthy and lovely dish. For this next recipe, we're going to need some pears. Red ones are my favorite ones to bake, although other pears will work just as well as long as they are ripe. They might just not get as soft as some of the red pears do. We are going to need some honey. For this recipe, we're also going to be using walnuts or pecans, so I'm just going to use whatever I don't use for the Brie onto my second recipe, and then we're also going to be needing some cinnamon. Then one thing that is optional is some goat cheese. So what we're going to do is cut these pears in half, and then we are going to scoop out the middles. Once you've scooped out the middle, one thing that you can do is slice a little bit of the back. That way the pears don't roll around too much like this one is doing. They'll be pretty still and the honey and the walnuts will not fall out. We're going to add a little bit of these walnuts on top. Not too many. Just like that. We are going to drizzle some of this honey on top. Another thing that I like to add sometimes is just a little bit of vanilla. You don't have to add this, but I do like the extra flavor it adds. Like I said, this part is optional. You can add a little bit of goat cheese on top. I'm just going to put it on one of them so you can see what they look like. Then last, we're adding the cinnamon. I've really been liking this one, Vietnamese cinnamon from King Arthur flour. I don't know, I mean, I like all cinnamon, of course, and most cinnamons are pretty similar, but this one tastes really good. It tastes a little different, but in a better way, almost like in a fresher way. I love this stuff. You can put however much cinnamon you want, however, I love cinnamon, so I like to put a lot. For the pears, we'll want to bake at 375. We're going to want to put this in the oven for about 25 minutes, and really that's it. I'll show you what it looks like when they're done. Now that it's been 25 minutes, I will show you the pears, how they turned out. Oh my goodness. So this is the way that they look, and obviously this is the one with the goat cheese. Okay guys, that was it for the recipes. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, I love you guys, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.